Hello and welcome to the Half-Ass Homestead. My name is Angie, and today I've put together a little highlight reel to show you what it looks like when I'm not at my 9 to 5. I hope you guys enjoy. In true half-assed fashion, somebody put the tractor away empty, and by somebody, I mean it wasn't me. For our new chicken coop. These were made from the trees that we cut down to put in our orchard. So slowly using those up. And here I'm making venison tacos. For those of you who want to use venison in more dishes, but you don't necessarily want the flavor profile of venison in that particular dish, if you soak your venison in buttermilk the night prior, kind of like a marinade, it will neutralize the venison flavor and make it more comparable to beef. So that's a helpful hint. And then I used kale and some tomatoes, jalapenos, onions from the garden, and these tacos turned out absolutely delicious. And here I am rotating my tires. I changed my oil a couple weeks ago, and I figure I've avoided this long enough and it's time to get it done. So here we are. And turn around, do the other side. I'll spare you those details. You're very welcome.
1 hour later.
And I decided I would do the general maintenance by, checking all my fluid levels and making sure everything's topped up and good to go. This afternoon I had decided to do a bunch of food preservation. The first thing I started out with was snapping some beans. This year, beans did not do great. We planted much more beans than last year because we didn't have enough. And this year, we wound up with about the same amount, just in larger jars. So we did have a really hot and dry summer, and that really did affect our beans in a negative manner. And here we are using harvest guard lids. I found an absolute steal of a deal. The gal bought way too many harvest guard lids, and I wound up with 200 of them for 60 bucks. So they are a little bit thinner than Tattlers, but they're the same concept. For the price, I'm not going to complain. This was a steal of a deal. While I'm waiting for that pressure canner to pressurize, I am cleaning up some jars and grating some zucchini for zucchini bread jam. When I'm dealing with massive food preservation, layering is key. What I like to do is sit down before I start, write down what I have to do, and then figure out the order in which I'm going to start these projects. and piece them together as fluidly as possible. I am also the person who does the dishes while I'm dirtying them. I do not wait till the end. Here I am grating some more zucchini. This I portioned up to freeze for winter. I've portioned it so I have enough to make 3 more loaves of zucchini bread, which is what I'm going to be working on next. A substitution for 1 egg is 1/4 cup applesauce. Just a fun fact. You may be wondering why I'm tightening down my bands as I take my jars out of the canner. It's because I'm using Tatler or Harvest Guard lids or a 2-piece lid. This is a required step. So that's a brief explanation of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Alrighty, now we are going back to the zucchini bread, and I did make a video on my zucchini bread recipe. I will link it in the cards above in the description down below if you're interested in checking that out. This is my recipe, and while I'm waiting for the zucchini bread to bake, I did some editing on some videos, and then I also flash froze some okra. And that concludes my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.